Hi guys, welcome back. It's LSP. It's currently the 4th of March, Sunday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's a weekly look ahead for the dates of the 4th of March to the 9th, I believe it will be. Let me just triple check that. Yeah, to the 9th, so the 4th to the 9th. So hopefully I'm giving you guys enough time to just show you what I'm going to be looking at this week for the challenge account. So we'll start with the dollar index. And you can see we've had this really nice move down, and we effectively had this small little rally up here, okay, which is this move down basically has broken this swing low here, okay. We've come all the way up, we broke it, had a nice little bounce from there into this efficient price action. We've come back through it now, so we can take this one off, okay, and we've had this swing low which has been broken quite convincingly into this area of consolidation on a lower time frame, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. You should see this area as a consolidation, so it's efficiently traded price action, and we came down into that, and we've been going sideways ever since. Now, last week's candle, I'm going to zoom in one more. We had a nice push up, clearing all these highs, okay, all these weekly highs, and this one and this one. So effectively, this high, this high, this high, forget that one, that high, and that high. It's all been taken out. So whatever stops were residing above all of these have all been taken out. We just came shy of hitting this, and we've rejected nicely. So dropping down to a daily to give us a better idea. So this is that weekly level. Again, we had this nice move up. We effectively, look, I mean, for me, I'd want to see this low get taken out before. I mean, we're talking about 50 pips or so. I mean, this could easily do this in a day. One of two things are going to happen, and I'm going to kind of go into the week mildly bearish. We could very well get another pop up before it resumes lower, because the dollar's actually quite bearish. But I'd like to see it through this price level first. So the closer we get to here, okay, let's just call it 89.45, we'll call it, all right. So the closer we get to 89.45, right, the more bearish I become, because if we can get through this, then the next area, which I would expect price to probably go down to, would be not necessarily the low, but at least to challenge this small area here. But for now, this is the level I'm going to be looking at, and we'll put a marking at the top here as well, just to kind of be aware. I'll just call it the 91 big figure. All right, so be aware of these two price points. If we get a run up, then that's a short for me. Okay, personally, and this is again not trade advice, but it's just what I'm going to be looking at. If we get a run up first, I'll be looking to for weakness at 91, some sort of a rejection to get into what will be bullish foreign currencies for the cable and the euro, which is predominantly what I trade. Or we start to get a run down first, hovers above this low, and then we can again take a short. Sorry, I said that wrong. If we get a run up first, no, I was right. Sorry, just ignore what I've just said. But if we get a run down first, and then a little retracement up in here, so basically down, a little bit of retracement before it takes out this low, and then a run through it. The run through is probably what will be a nice little scalp on euro or cable. But again, we'll see. We'll see. For now, I just want to keep things simple and just have some price levels to look at. We'll go over to the euro, pretty much the same sort of thing, but the inverse. We've said this many times. But it looks a little bit stronger on the euro for me, in terms of the dollar looking weak and the euro looking strong, bullish. I'd lean more towards the euros. It looks a lot stronger in terms of its technical price, the way that technically the price looks on the chart. But small area consolidation. I think we challenge these highs, to be honest. And in fact, I'll do it on the daily. It's gonna come out a little bit better. But we same sort of thing. We came down, we cleared out all of this area of stops, and if we just drop down to a daily, I'd imagine this sort of area here. I'll go for this high because I know we've gone through it, but I just want to put some sort of a price level up there so we're aware of what we're looking for. We'll call it 125.40. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Bare minimum this. I mean, there's about 50 pips in it, to be honest. But obviously, look, this is all pre-market, you know, and I always say it in my videos, it's all pre-market. When the market opens, we could gap all over the place. If my understanding is right, if I remember, I believe there are some sort of, some elections going on, which I looked at the news calendar. Give me one sec. I'm just using my phone. I'm going to load up. I don't want to switch screens, but I want to load up on Forex Factory and just take a quick look. Okay, so yeah, we've got the Italian parliamentary election, which, you know, very well could affect the euro. So we could be opening anywhere, really. So we'll bear that in mind. So mildly bullish on the euro, mildly bearish on the dollar. Cable, a little bit different on cable. I think we go lower on this to start the week. Just looking at the daily price action and the way that everything's kind of formed on here. With this really nice day down, you know, a 2-bar rally, just nothing. I mean, look at the bodies of these candles are really small. I think we're coming down here, to be honest. And as always, like I said, these are just levels that I mark off just to have an idea in my head of what I'm looking to do. And then when the market opens, we take it from there. Things can change very quickly in the market, very quickly. So in terms of up movement, I'd say this down, up, down, small area consolidation. We could talk about 100 pips. It's unlikely. I mean, if the euro, if the there's a couple of price points basically. Okay, these two price points here. If the dollar is insanely weak, insanely bullish, which it would require either the dollar to hold price. We call it 05. We'll just call it 05. It would require the dollar to hold price 55. Okay, it would require the dollar to hold price or to really push higher, which we could get at the beginning of the week. If that happens first, then obviously we might get a push on cable lower. But this is effectively the price points that I'm going to be looking for. This is where I believe price is going, but I could be completely wrong, and it could go up first. The first one is around about 50 pips, and the second one's roughly about 100 pips or so. If we get a run up first, I'll see how it runs up there. It could rip, it could not, I don't know. But I'd like to see, ideally, a run up first and then a move lower to fill in some of this inefficiency down here. But again, you know, I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to wait and see what the market does for sort of Sunday and Monday. It is non-farm payroll this week, so most of my trading is going to be done Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. No Sunday trading as always. And then we'll take it from there. There's nothing else I've got on the radar, guys. I already had a look, to be honest. I am, I'll show you. I am looking at gold for a potential pop at some point to clear out all of this. So I'm going to be, I'll be honest, I'm bullish. I am bullish gold, and I'm now is when I've started to keep an eye on it. And I said a while back that I believe 13.75 on gold, but I kind of just waited. I've been waiting for a while just for an opportunity to kind of get in this. This may be it. But we'll see what happens this week. Daily's looking okayish. You know, we've come down. We created a lower high. We had a nice run down. Pop, rejection. If we can get back above on gold, and it might rip up there. I mean, I've seen it do that as well. But if we can get back above 13.40, then I'll be looking for longs on gold. All right. So that's that one, and that's about it, guys. All right. So we'll leave it there. And I hope this helps. That's what I'm going to be looking for going into this week. As always, you know, this is my own personal journey. It's not trade advice, and these are the trades I'm going to be taking on my challenge account, not my main account. And you know, you're more than welcome to join the Telegram room. The link's below. You know, where I'll be posting a few bits. You know, like I said, I don't go too crazy in that room, but I do post a few little things here and there just to keep people abreast of what I'm doing. And if there's anything of interest, and obviously when I do updates on videos as well. Alright guys, so take care, have a great trading week, and I'll speak to you in the next daily review. Take care.